Welcome back or welcome to my channel. Today we are going to be making this highly requested crochet tutorial, the whale drawstring pouch. I have one that I use myself to store my earpiece, and today we are going to be making another one in blue. I've included timestamps in the description below, so at any time you want to fast forward, you are free to do it. Let's get started. For the crochet project, you will need to prepare two colors of yarn. I'm using blue for the whale and white for the strings. You also need your usual crochet kit. I'm using the 3.0mm hook, some stitch markers, yarn snip, and yarn needle. I've also prepared some eyes for the whale. As you can see that this has different sizes of eyes. Right, and I also prepared the glue gun so that we can easily glue the eyes onto the wheels. If you want to know where I get all my crochet supplies, I have provided a link in the description below. Let's do a quick run through of how we are going to crochet this. We'll first start with the fins of the wheel, which is this two. We will then crochet the pouch, which ultimately forms the body of the wheel. We're then going to crochet the strings so that we can make this a drawstring pouch, and you can pull it like this, okay? And then we're going to end off the video with putting the whole thing together and making it look like a whale, and I'll also be adding some extra tips at the end of the video. So using the blue yarn, we're going to start with the fins first. The fins are super easy. We're going to start with a magic ring. Once the magic ring is done, we're going to do 5 double crochet. So 1, 2, can put a stitch marker here, 2, 3, 4, 5. Once you complete the 5 double crochet, you want to pull this a little. And what we're going to do now is to tighten the magic ring. So a little trick here is you just slowly pull the tail to see which two of this is moving. Okay, so you slowly pull. You can see that the string is moving inwards from here. So what we're going to do is to pull the other side to tighten the magic ring. And then once that is tightened, you're going to pull the tail again to tighten the magic ring. Okay, once that is done, put the hook in, tighten, and do a slip stitch to close off the row. Like this. For the second row, we're going to start with 2 chains first, and then we're just going to do a double crochet increase for all the stitches. So 1, put back your stitch marker, 2, 3. So this is 1 increase. We're going to do 4 more. Gonna cut away the excess yarn. So more. Okay, to end off the row, we're going to go to the first stitch and do a slip stitch. Leave a long tail for sewing, so you just cut off around here and pull all the way through, and one pin is done. Now all you have to do is to make another one. Next, we're gonna start with the main body, which is the pouch. We're gonna do a 12 chain. So do a loop first, 12 chain, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Go back 3 chains, so 1, 2, 3. In the third chain, do a double crochet. And what you want to do is to put a stitch marker here and do 8 more double crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Once that is done, there should be one last chain left, and in this chain we're going to do 3 double crochet. So 1, 2, 3. After that is done, we are going to go back and do 8 double crochet. Make sure that you are slowly hiding the yarn. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you can cut off the excess yarn. And then continue doing double crochet. 5, 6, 7, 8. In the last one, we're going to do an increase. 1 and another one. Put a stitch marker on the last stitch. And to close off the row, we're going to do a slip stitch into the first stitch. Like this. And first row is done. For the second row, we're going to start with 2 chain, 1 double crochet increase first. So 1, put back your stitch marker, another double crochet in the same stitch, and then we reach the side, so we're going to do 8 double crochet. Now that we reach the corners, we are going to do 3 increases. Okay, so in the first one, do a double crochet, do another double crochet. In the next stitch again, we're going to do the exact same thing. 1, 2, and then one more. 1, 2. And we're going to do 8 double crochet back. 1, 2, 7, and 8. In the last 2, we are going to do double crochet increase, another one in the same stitch, take out the stitch marker, do one more, go back your stitch marker, slip stitch to the first stitch. You can see that it's a bit rounded out. We're gonna flip it to the other side like this. For the third row, we're gonna start with 2 chain again. Then what we want to do is to do a double crochet first. Go back your stitch marker. In the next stitch, we're gonna do a double crochet increase. After this, do 8 double crochet. That's 8. So 1, increase 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Once you reach here, what we're going to do is to do double crochet and then an increase. Double crochet, increase. Double crochet, increase. So basically repeat the double crochet and increase 3 times, and then do 8 double crochet all the way back. We should have 4 stitches left. We're gonna do double crochet, increase, double crochet, increase. Go back your stitch marker. Do a slip stitch. And it should look like this. So from now to row 11, it's super simple. There will be no increase or decrease. we're just gonna double crochet for the entire circumference. I'm gonna do row 4 with you first. So to start, do 2 chain, and then we're just gonna do double crochet. Just remember to put your stitch marker on the first stitch and the last stitch. The benefit of this is that you don't have to count the number of stitches, right? Although I have crocheted quite a bit, I still like putting the stitch markers because I'm very lazy. I don't want to count. And that's why I'm still putting the stitch markers. So you can see that what I'm doing now is just double crocheting. There'll be no increase or decrease, and we are currently at row number 4. We're gonna repeat this up until row 11. Alright? And that's row 4, everybody. We're gonna continue the same thing, and I'm gonna meet you when I'm at row 11. I'm currently at row 11 and I'm left with last 3 stitches, so I'm just gonna finish that off. To finish the row, stitch. And this is how your pouch should look like. So for the next row, this is where we will be sewing the strings. Alright, so we're gonna start 1 chain followed by 2 single crochet. So 1, 2, do 2 chains, leave a space, and then do 2 single crochet. The space is basically where we will be sewing the strings later on. Okay, so we're just gonna continue this all the way through. Okay, when you reach the last part, just space and do a single crochet here. Put back your stitch marker and slip stitch. And ta-da! Row 12 done. For the next row, we are gonna start with 2 chain. There will be no increase or decrease in this round. We're just gonna do double crochet. Okay. One, 2. Where there are space, we're just gonna do 1 double crochet in the hole. Okay. Just gonna continue this until we reach the last stitch. I'm gonna meet you when I'm nearing the end. Okay, I'm nearing the end, so I'm just gonna finish up here together. Check out the stitch marker. Put back the stitch marker. Stitch. And this is how it will look like. For the last row, we're gonna start with 2 chain first, followed by a double crochet. and then a double crochet increase. We're going to continue this pattern until we reach the last stitch. Okay, so double crochet and then a double crochet increase. Continue this on all the stitches, and I'm gonna meet you around here when I'm almost finishing. Alright? Okay, I'm left with the last 2 stitches, so let's just do that together. My loop came out. Let's put it back. This happened, just redo. In the last stitch, it will be an increase. Okay, so for this row to end off, we are not going to do a slip stitch. Instead, we're going to do this method. So I'm going to show you, cut off the yarn first, pull all the way through, tighten it, and what you want to do is take your yarn needle, sew the yarn through, go to where the stitch marker is. We're going to sew through both the loops. Okay, pick up the stitch marker, sew all the way through, and then go back to the last stitch. You can see that this is where the yarn is coming from. We're only going to sew through the back loop. Okay, pull through, tighten. You can see that this is a nice finishing, right? You won't know that this is a slip stitch. So this is the manual crochet stitch method. Okay, so every time we do a pouch or an amigurumi that you want to finish with a nice touch, you can use this method. You can see that there's excess long tail, so what we're going to do is to hide inside the pouch. I like to hide between like 4 to 5 stitches before cutting the yarn off. Okay. Let's pull it out and then cut. And your pouch is done. Now we are gonna do the strings. We're gonna use the white yarn. For the strings, it's super simple. All you got to do is chains. Okay, so depending on how long you want the strings to be, you can crochet 60 to 70 chain. Okay, but for this tutorial, I'm doing 60 chain. So loop over first and do 60 chain. One tip that I like to do here is to count in tens. So you just need to count 6 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so that's 10. And then you count 10 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 40. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 50. So last 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, that's 60 chains. Once you're done, just cut off the string and pull it out. And all you have to do is to make another one. So you have 2 in total. Now that we have all the parts crocheted, we are going to put everything together. The first thing that we want to do is to attach the fin onto the pouch. Okay, it will be around the 7th row. So this is the first row, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, so it will be around here. Okay, what you want to do is to crochet one side first and then you crochet the other side. So put the yarn through the yarn needle. So let's count again, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, so it's around here. So what you want to do is to go through the yarn and sew around the fin. Okay, go through, just go through one side first so that it's in place, and then slowly do. Okay, so sometimes this happens, so what you want to do is to turn the yarn. And go through the needle again. This time make sure it's deeper. This is why we leave long tail. Let's do a bit more. Let's check it out. What some people do is also to double knot on the other side of the pouch, since you can't see, but I just like a nice finishing like that because I want to store things inside the pouch. So this will be a nicer finishing, but of course it takes longer. Okay, so once this is done, you have a lot of excess yarn, right? What I like to do is to hide inside the pouch. Let's go through. And then just cut it a little bit. Then use the back of the needle and push it in. So if you can't, you just use the other side. Slowly push it in. And one side done. What you want to do is do the same on the other side. So sew the yarn through the needle. A bit long, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, so around here. Okay, just use your finger around here. Okay, I had already done one of the strings. I didn't know that it wasn't recording, so at least we have the other side, so I'm gonna show you now. So what you want to do is to use a yarn needle, sew the yarn in from one end, and what you want to do is start from one side. So for this string I started from this side, this one I'm starting from this side. Just sew in and come out on the other hole. What you want to do is to pull and leave just a little bit and continue sewing. So in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out. If you're a little bit anal about this, you don't like it, right? You want it all on the same one, no problem. You can take this out. I'm going to show you how you can do it. Okay, so basically you go in from here, but you won't go out from here. You will go out from the other side. so that it can have that, it can follow the pattern from the other string. Okay. And then out. Take the yarn needle out. If you're a bit anal like me, you can pull a little bit so that the chains on each side are of similar length. Once that is done, you'll want to do a double knot. If you want it extra secure, just do another time. And what you want to do is to cut off short, and you're basically done. Lastly, we are gonna heat up the glue gun. So I'm already heating it up, and we are gonna glue the eyes on. So I'm just gonna pick an eye that I like. I'm probably picking the bigger one, so this one, or maybe this one. Let me see. Okay, they are the same. How about this one? So you can always put on the wheel and see which eyes you prefer. So this one is the bigger one. I think it's pretty cute. The small one will look something like this. I think it's okay too. Maybe we can go with the big ones. Okay, I think I'm going with the big ones, and this is where I'm gonna put the eyes. If you want to know where I get this kind of safety eyes, check out the link in the description below. I put all my crochet supplies link there, so you can buy it. I usually get it off on Shopee, but if you're not in Singapore, I have also linked the Amazon links for you. Once the glue is heated up, you'll see that some glue is oozing out. Okay, that is when you know that it's ready. You can glue it directly on the pouch first. Then you glue the eyes on, press it for around 1, 2, 3 seconds. Okay, all of this you can just pull it out. Same on the other side, just a little bit. And press your eyes on, 1, 2, 3. Then you're basically done. So here are some extra tips before I end this video. The first one is that you can easily switch out the colors of the wheel and the string, just like what I did here. I did a purple one. This is the standard blue wheel. Okay, you can easily switch out the colors of the wheel, of the strings as per your reference. The second thing you can do is also to add details on the wheels based on your liking. For instance, if you want to give it a mouth, you can easily just sew a mouth here, or you want to add dots on its body, you can easily sew it on too. The third one is you can also choose to increase the size of the pouch. If you want it fatter, you can increase the chains at the beginning. And if you want it to be slightly longer, you can add more rows to it. Okay, the same theory applies if you want the pouch to be smaller. And that's it. I hope you love making this functional crochet project, and let me know in the comments what you would love to see next. Thanks for watching.